Thank you so much for having us here. Hasn't it been great? My name's Iman, this is Martin, and we are from Aha Design. It's a social business, and we're delighted to present to you our project Youth Force. But before we begin, I think it's time for a short refresher. I'd like to ask you to all stand up. Let's get a bit more energy. Let's shake our limbs a bit, shake our feet, awake ourselves. And I have a question for you right now. Please take a look around at the rest of the audience. How many people are there here? Around 150. Imagine a room 30 times as large. That's the number of unemployed young people right here in Graz. Take a seat, thank you. Thank you. Over the last few days, we have arranged meetings with some of the offices here in Graz to understand what are the real needs of youth right here. We've met with some students. We've met with the Deputy Mayor's office. We've met with this afternoon I had a meeting with the Work and Employment Department. Everywhere we travel, we want to understand what are the needs of unemployed young people and how can we work with partners to solve that problem. Right now, there are 100,000 unemployed youth in Austria, 5 million in the EU. That's a larger population than the entire population of Ireland. This is the problem that together, as a community, we need to solve. How do we do that? We are using the power of technology to connect the real needs of businesses with the real skills of young people to help them earn a living. Let's look at how that works.
So, this is the United Nations, a client of ours. They wanted a website for a project, or for an event, actually. And this is Rami, he's from the UK. He's unemployed, but he does have some website skills. So, we connected him with the United Nations. He completed the project for them, and they were very happy with the result. He gained work experience, he gained good references, so it's a brilliant success for us. And these are some of the youth we have been working with in the UK. So Youth Force is a platform, or it's a career solution for youth. So this is the training side of things. Mosaic, for example, would be listed here. And experiences, internships. And it's a CV platform, a bit like LinkedIn, with the difference that it's hooked onto the platform, so everything is validated. And the freelance side of things, the most important thing for us, where you can make a bit of extra money on your skills. And as you go along and get skills, you can find jobs on our platform.
So that's how we help young people. We provide an end-to-end career solution. That's what young people need right now. Training, experience, an effective way to showcase their skills, freelance work, and job opportunities. But how do we connect that with businesses? These are some of our clients. They are individuals, they're businesses, they're multinational organizations. They want two things: recruiting employees, hiring freelancers to complete projects, like the UN website we discussed earlier. So how do we do that through the platform? This is where they post their job opportunity. It's either a project opportunity or a recruitment position. That information then goes to all the young people who can apply for that particular role. Customers can view the young people who've applied and use our comparison tool to select who is the most effective person for this role. In that sense, we are a recruitment platform. As such, we charge our clients for these services. We are a social business, and that's how we remain financially self-reliant. Unlike charities, we don't depend on grants, we don't depend on donations. And we can also use the power of business to scale our impact more effectively.
So we started this in January, and we have 50 youth on our platform at this point, whereof 10 we have provided with paid work, and we've filled 2 full-time positions. Also, we work with 20 different clients throughout the UK and the world, and we've created 100,000 euros in revenue so far. We're excited to be here today and receive this award, but we're also recognized in the Global Entrepreneurship Week. We're partnering with Microsoft, actually, and the Impact Hub to be able to scale our impact and implement our vision.
So that's what we've done so far. What are our plans for the future? Our long-term goal is to offer this as a free platform for every young person in the world. That's 75 million unemployed youth who are looking to get the opportunities they need to succeed. But we know to do that, we need to take small steps, practical steps. So our first goal is to find work for 200 unemployed youth around Europe. And we have strategies in place, working with our partners, working with universities, working with our client base to take the first steps towards that goal. So what's the overall goal? What's the summary? We all know that youth unemployment is a major issue. We're proving hopefully, that we can use technology and real practical business solutions to help solve this challenge. So we invite you to join with us and collaborate as best we can to try and do that. Thank you very much for your time. If you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer them.
Thank you. Thank you, Imam and Martin, for your presentation of Youth Force. I realize that we have in the catalog, we have the wrong name for your project because we have AHA Design as the name of the project, and we will correct this.
AHA Design is our business name,
I know.
so this is our project name.
Okay. Any questions for the two of them? Yes.
Okay, hi. Thank you so much for a really great presentation.
Thank you.
Well, I've been also really a lot into the issue of youth unemployment actually, and so far as I know, also from the research of some consulting companies and also published already in some international journals, I think the main issue the main solution that has always been found by this organization is that the solution to youth unemployment is first of all to connect the industry to the marketplace, to the job seekers, but also to create educational institutions that actually produce skills that are needed by the industry. And the second is also to boost entrepreneurship. So I just want to ask, how are you connecting this, what you just found, to these two big strategic issues?
Yeah, that's exactly right. As you know, young people, they need training, they need skills, they need the real skills. So for example, we're from London. There's a fantastic organization called Makers Academy, which is producing coding skills courses, which is fulfilling a real need in society. They would sit on our training directory. So we are not the training experts, but we know training is important. They sit on that directory. We also know that internships and work experience is important. They sit on that directory. What businesses and what organizations who are trying to help young people are not doing right now is realizing that young people have value. They have skills which can currently be used. So this concept of young people as freelancers hasn't yet been fully explored. And that's the market that we're tapping into right now. Yes, training is important. Yes, jobs are important. We're doing that, but we're focusing on freelance work.
Okay, I take one more question. Anybody having a question? Yes, no, Jörg?
So, you kind of just said that you didn't do that, but I was still wondering, how do you you already said that companies, they have some specific needs and then their education, but in your platform you don't really connect these needs to the education of the youth, don't you? You can select to some degree.
Yes, so there are projects currently which are doing that. For example, here in Graz, they have apprenticeships, and in the UK they also have apprenticeships. And for many businesses that's useful. But there aren't enough business opportunities which are focused on just recruitment positions for young people. Businesses, though, do need affordable services. They do need a digital provider. They do need website skills. They do need data entry skills. These are skills that young people already have. They don't need any other training. They can get further training if they want, but they don't need to right now. They can immediately start earning money. And that's what we've been doing through our platform.
Okay, thank you very much. Youth Force is the project. Iman Fadai and Martin Wetterberg are the two people who presented the project. Thank you very much. And you.